Well, if there's one thing that the town of Steubenville has taught us, that nothing is private. And now there's this conversation going on about Snapchat, dubbed by your kids as the sexting app. Time for parental discretion now. Here's what makes Snapchat so attractive to your kids. You can send pics and then poof, they disappear. Well, so you think. Our social media producer, Anna Gonzalez, shows us all how it works.
Snapchat is a free app, so anybody can download it. You don't need a credit card for this, right? So once you download it, it goes straight to the picture-taking app. You just take your picture, hit how much time you want somebody to look at it, be able to look at it, hit send, pick your contact, and then boom, it's gone. That picture has been sent. All right, so now I've been notified that I actually have a Snapchat, right? Now, so I don't know how long I have to see this picture. It could be just a few seconds. But the thing is, as soon as the trick is to hold it down and then snap the snapshot. So in those 10 seconds that she sent me that picture and allowed me to see it, I've actually taken 3 different photos. So in just a matter of a few seconds, I can actually grab that photo that she thought would disappear and never be seen again, but then I could text it to all my friends.
And that's exactly how nude photos of 2 teenage girls at a New Jersey high school ended up on Instagram. The police were actually called, and then this letter was sent home to warn parents what their kids are doing. And it's amazing. This is going out to high school parents, Ridgewood Public Schools, high school. This is a nice area in New Jersey, by the way. And it says this inappropriate behavior includes using social media apps such as Instagram or Snapchat to send images of real or simulated sexual acts and photos of naked or semi-naked persons. And then it reminds parents this is against the law and your kid can be arrested for pornography.
Yes.
I mean, it's horrifying if you're a parent and you get this letter.
I have a 10-year-old and a 5-year-old, so I'm not there yet. But I can say this, that I don't understand the parents.
I beg to differ.
Okay, here we go.
You're there. You're there.
My kids don't even want phones yet.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
This is as young as 6th grade. This is
I got a 4th grader.
They're
Sixth
in that
grade.
age group that you have to be concerned about. So the conversation has to start, whether they have a phone or not, because they may have Instagram, they may have access to the internet, they may be getting this stuff online, not necessarily on the phone, but in different ways.
I'm pretty on top of what they have and what they're doing online right now. The point that I was going to make is if your child does have a phone, I don't understand the parents that don't tell their kids, that's my phone that I'm letting you use. I can check that at any time. So if you don't know what Snapchat is, that as a parent is your own fault. You should be taking that phone and looking at the apps and then looking online and seeing exactly what's on your kid's phone.
I have a coworker here. He takes all his kids' phones when they come home from school, and he takes them for the night, puts them on the dresser, and that's that. The kids know Dad gets those phones when we get home.
Yeah.
You know, Caroline Knorr is from commonsensemedia.org, and she gave us some advice for parents. She said, as parents, we are the role models when it comes to good behavior online and showing our kids how to respect the online rules, I guess, that we set. We also need to show our kids how we keep some pictures private, what is okay to share with friends and family, and we need to review the safety resources and the guidelines of those apps with our kids to check the safety settings. And then she says, you know what, you just got to keep the conversation going. You know your kid better than anybody else. You know their vulnerability. You need to make sure that you're on top of that.
What's interesting to me, though, is when you say that we are the best role models, you know, while about 30% of teens admit to sexting, 28% of adults do the same thing.
Right.
So if we're doing
but we don't tell our kids we're doing it.
But how many?
Hey, check out the new picture I got of your daddy. Boom.
Last week, how many kids have we talked about that go through their parents' phones?
Oh, that's a good point.
All of the little things that, you know.
Hide your phone. Hide them from your kids.
Hello.
We want to hear from parents. How are you monitoring what your kids are doing on their cell phones? Tweet me at KiraHLN.